Peace, blessings, much respect, much love. It's your boy, the Ghetto Guru, aka Sean Go, coming back with a second video of the day. So, excuse me, I had to get my tissue dropped on the floor. But yeah. So this video is going to be titled "Prove Them All Wrong." This one is going to be called "Prove Them All Wrong." So it's not nothing crazy detailed. It's just exactly what the title says. We all get to that point, or we all have moments in life and we experience things where we had people doubt us, we had people not believe in us, we had people not give us shots, chances, opportunities, or we just didn't seize the opportunity in the moment, or we missed the opportunity because maybe we just was lacking a certain understanding as far as our confidence may have not been in the best place, our efforts, our skill level. It could have been different things of why this happens. But when this happens for a lot of people, it stunts their growth and it holds them back. And they stay in that cycle of, oh, this never worked out for me, so I'm never going to try it again. Or people don't support me, or people don't give me opportunities, or they always trying to block me. I'm going to just throw in the towel and give up. And we get to that point of making a narrative true of what these people were saying, because a lot of times it's not us that is the reason why we don't really pursue things. It is, but a lot of times that's part of it sometimes, but a lot of it be us believing in what others are saying about our goals and things and places that we want to achieve and reach. So a lot of people could have told you could have wanted to pursue things. A lot of people could have said that's not going to happen, or that will never work, or that relationship won't last, or they only want to be with you because it's so many things people say as doubters, and we take it to heart because you're a human being. I just was talking about emotions in the last video. You're a human being. You're going to take that personally, and it's going to affect you, especially if it's coming from people that's really close to you, because that's what it really be a lot of times, that really have us be like, damn, that's crazy, like they really don't believe in me. And it's going to hurt your feelings, and it's going to make you go into a mode of really viewing yourself in that way. And you're going to start thinking about yourself in that way. You're going to start questioning yourself. You're going to start wondering, damn, is what they saying true? Maybe they right. And this is what I'm saying about when that happens, you have to really get into a mode of really sitting down with yourself and introspection by yourself in solitude, and really start asking yourself deep questions. Okay, they said this. Why did they say that? What did they ever achieve, or what did they do, or is there anything else in my life that they never try to support me on when I always told them stuff? Are they telling me this for their own good, or my own good, rather, or are they saying this because they are projecting on me? It's so many things we have to take into consideration, because in a lot of these cases, this is what's happening. A lot of times it's not that they don't believe you're going to achieve it, or sometimes it is, but a lot of it is projection. We could say, hey, sometimes it could be a case where you might not be at the skill level yet, and they don't think that you can make it to that level. Sometimes they can see you reaching that level, and they just don't want you to reach it because they jealous, or they don't possess the skills. So that's why I'm saying you have to really sit with yourself in introspection to really figure out why they saying what they saying. Are they being a hater? Are they being a doubter? Are they trying to help me? Are they being realistic? You have to ask yourself these questions, because a lot of times people are projecting or saying things, and it's not really a genuine reason or the real reason of why they're saying it won't work for you. Because like I said, a lot of times, 9 out of 10, they saying it won't work because they either jealous, they stunting your growth because they can't see you doing something, and they ain't got nothing to do with you. Because sometimes people might not have the foresight that you have, and everybody doesn't have God glasses. Thank you, God. Everybody don't have God glasses to see and have foresight. And that's why God blesses certain people to have that foresight, that put on God glasses every now and then to be able to have that foresight, whether it's to see in their own journey or to help somebody to relay a message that God needs them to tell them that message about their journey, or something to help them avoid something that's ahead. So this is why I'm saying we have to make sure you do that, because a lot of times people say things or do that and they're not really genuinely saying the real reason why they telling you something's not going to work, or telling you you're not going to make it, or telling you that you can never be whatever it is that you want to be or pursue or become, or you're supposed to become in this lifetime. And this is what I'm saying. You gotta prove them all wrong and prove yourself wrong at the same time. Because they could have their opinions, they could say what they want to say, they could do all that. It is what it is. It's gonna happen in life. Everybody's not gonna accept our journey or join the journey with us because they like it. Some people not gonna like it, and sometimes they can't explain why they don't like it. Everybody's not meant to go on a journey with us. But what I'm saying is that we can't let ourselves believe what they're saying in their opinions, because at the end of the day, it only matters what God is saying. They could say all this, we don't believe in you, or you ain't this, or you ain't that, or you ain't never gonna make it. But if God told you, hey, listen, this is the plan I got for you, you're gonna make it, but you're gonna have to put in some work. And you're gonna have to put in some time. You're gonna have to put in some effort. You're gonna have to do what you would need, the universe and ancestors need you to do to get to this level. So don't worry about what they saying, worry about what I'm saying. And also worry about what you're saying about yourself. Because a lot of people say things, but then it only matters as if you believe that. So yeah, they could say, oh, I don't believe in your dream. Yeah, they could say, oh, I don't believe in your cause. Yeah, they could say, I don't believe that you're the next this. I don't think you're gonna be that big. That's fine. It just matters, did you believe that though? As long as you don't believe it, it don't matter. It just rolls off the shoulder and just goes where it goes. And you just continue on your journey and keep getting better and focus on what God told you to do. It's a lot of things where people said, oh, don't do that. And God told them to do it and they did it and it worked. And they was like, see, if I listened to y'all, I would have never got to this point. And that's the stuff I'm talking about. You can't pay attention to what people saying, because a lot of times the reason why they're telling you not to do it is not genuine. It's their own personal projections, critiques of what happened to them on their journey, and they trying to put that on you. Or they just don't want you to get there. It's a lot of psychological reasons. Sometimes people be thinking you're going to leave them behind if you get to that level. They don't want you to get there because they're going to be jealous. They want to be the main person. It's all type of stuff, but they won't tell you that because ain't nobody going to say that. I don't want you to get there, James, because then you're going to be ahead of me. I don't want you to get there, James, because I want to be there. Who's going to say that? They're not going to say that. They're going to say it in different ways. Like, I mean, you could try that, but I don't think that's gonna work because I did it before. It didn't work for me. Oh, nah, that's whack, bro. That's trash. Oh, nah, sis, that don't look good on you, sis. I don't think you should wear that dress. Mind you, that dress is banging on you. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you another example. When I go into stores or talk to certain people on the phone when I need to get stuff done, you could ask somebody, hey, listen, does the store have this? The worker might say, oh, we don't sell that here. And you know damn well this chain of department of the store sells these type of products. So you like, that can't be right. Common sense. So you like, let me go ask somebody else. You ask somebody else that worked there, and they're like, oh yeah, we got that in this aisle. And then you go find it, you like, why would they tell me? That's what I'm talking about, that type of stuff. Like, wow. But just the whole ideology of not listening to people and not taking what they said, if you know in your heart what something is telling you that's not correct. That's the same thing where I said, that's not correct. They told me it gotta be here. Something in my heart is telling me it is here. And I ask somebody else, and I find it, and I'm like, see, if I ain't listened to myself, I would have left the store, been discouraged, went somewhere else, and wasted time. And when it was right here the whole time. So that's the example I'm saying. The same thing when it comes to proving people wrong. They can say whatever, do whatever, think whatever, but at the end of the day, it only matters what you think about yourself and what God, the universe, and the ancestors told you about your journey, and actually following through with that. And then this is why we see success stories all the time. Same thing. Yo, people ain't believing me. I was telling them this. I was telling them, watch this, support this, listen to this, whatever the case is that you're doing. People ain't supported. Only certain people did. But that person believed in it, and they took it to other people that actually were going to believe in it. Like, all right, cool. I ain't going to just rely on y'all. Whatever, cool. Y'all catch on later. I'm going to go over here to people that actually want to be attentive and actually want to show love and actually be genuine and actually build something together. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why you see a lot of those success stories where they're like, yeah, I had to go through this, or I had to go through this, or people ain't believe me, or they wouldn't sign me, or they just didn't believe in my vision, or they didn't want my recipe, or I took it to 100 restaurants and they ain't never, only this one restaurant gave me a chance, and then I got my chance. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why they say, don't just get discouraged when you hear one no. That's why I say when I ask the person at the store, if they tell me that, I'm going to go ask somebody else. If I feel in my heart, my soul, and God is telling me something different, I'm going to go make sure I follow what God is telling me. And it's the same thing with this. Yeah, they saying this, but I'm not going to let that discourage me from what I'm being led to do and what I'm supposed to be doing and what I know to be a fact because God told me to do it. The universe sent me messages and the ancestors is putting it all through my veins to do this for the ancestral healing of the generational curses. So always follow through with whatever you feel about yourself and what God, the universe, and ancestors told you to do, and prove them all wrong. And proving them all wrong don't mean arguing back with them or being angry and boastful and just chaotic and crazy and just a a-hole. Nah, you prove yourself. You prove them all wrong by just continuing to get better every day. Continuing to keep pouring in yourself. Continue to keep on loving yourself. Continue to keep on believing in yourself. Continuing to keep on pouring into your skills, getting better. Continuing to becoming a better person. Continuing to looking up other stuff that's going to make you get to that spot that you need to get to. And then when you get there, I guarantee everybody that said that would never happen is going to be right there clapping their hands, cheering for you like they always was there cheering for you. We see that all the time. People just come out like, hey, I always knew you would do it. I always knew you'd make it, and they ain't believe a damn thing. I'm just saying that in a nicer word. I really want to curse, but they ain't believing a damn thing. So just continue to remember that message. Prove them all wrong. And prove them all wrong by proving yourself right. By making whatever you want to pursue come true. So peace, blessing, much respect, much love. I love y'all always. Keep doing y'all things. Stay goal-oriented. Like I always say, whether we run, whether we jog, whether we sprint or crawl, because life is that hard sometimes. You can't run, you can't jog, you can't sprint. Only thing you can do is crawl to your destination. But like I always say, somehow, some way, we gotta make it to our destination someday. So peace, blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all like always. I appreciate y'all. And to the next topic. Peace.